the procession of candor continues, and it will not relent. Candid. Is it candid? Now it's sincere, open. At least it's the ethos of open society. And we seem again, right before all the doors close, and we no longer have, because de jure now, de jure, society is closed. De facto, we still have some, like I said, some last paroxysms of openness, right? Is that what we're seeing? Paroxysms of openness in order to affirm the right to be human, the right to sexual health, the right to sexual sovereignty and autonomy. Ariana Grande asks point blank to the Grinch, who's played by Mikey Day, but Grinch, do you have a penis? How did she ask it exactly? It was more, it was less Sasquatch and more Ariana Grande. And these moments, they just seem so striking to me. I suppose I have the advantage of being somewhat ancient so that I have some frame of reference could we imagine 1975? Can we imagine 1975? And the sketch has Gilda, and let's say it's Aykroyd that's playing the Grinch. We can imagine Gilda, her voice and everything. But do you have a penis? So we can imagine it. We can construct the counterfactual. I guess that's a kind of a wild counterfactual. The opening monologue, I've watched it several times. Of the very first episode of Saturday Night Live is George Carlin. I don't remember many of the lines, but we can perfectly well imagine George Carlin going on about penis. I do remember there was a George Carlin concert that this is the sort of thing if I turn 90 years old, and then the only sentence that I'm capable of saying is rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray, pigeon shit. Fuck. So I can imagine being 90 years old and just looping that, just repeating that to people. Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray, pigeon shit. Fuck. George Carlin, HBO, 1983. Happy Days, how about that? Richie, do you have a penis? Or Fonzarelli, right? Arthur Fonzarelli. But Fonz, do you have a penis? But now is the great contrast, right? Now, I mean, step way back from the hypotheticals now, from the counterfactuals. Step way back, just back into ordinary de facto status quo reality of your ordinary everyday life. Now, it's almost perfectly conceivable somebody could ask now, because of course it shows up on the television show, so, somebody may very well ask, you may very well hear at Starbucks, but do you have a penis? I mean, it could be as innocent as just simply a reference to the show, so you're going to hear it somewhere. It's just the vernacular lexicon, the way people speak, the colloquial way people speak. But if there's regions of consciousness that are excluded a priori, I think I'm supposed to say, a priori, excluded, always already excluded in advance, thou shalt not say the word penis. Thou shalt not say the word masturbation. Even if our morality and our mores and our conventions and etiquette have, in the abstract, theoretically loosened up. Yeah, well, it's a free country and you do you. You do you. Does it make you happy? I've heard that a million times in my life, even from people who don't, mainly actually people who don't believe in the question. Well, like I get this one a lot. Dimitri, music, huh? Music. Well, does it make you happy? Does it make you happy? Yeah, right. That's kind of a misplaced question. It's not about happiness or non-happiness or sadness. Life includes all of the above, and certainly does music. Music includes happiness and sadness and anger and, all the rest. I mean, Music has just as much life as any other life has in it. At any given time, at any given point in history, there are certain things that can be said and certain things that are inappropriate to say for whatever reason. But there are many reasons something can be inappropriate to say. One might not have the words for it. It might be out of context. Most things that can be said right now are irrelevant, are perfectly irrelevant, right? I mean, this Rolex bracelet. What do I mean Rolex bracelet? The style I was told by a jeweler a few weeks ago, this style of band, it's like a Rolex style. And this has, of course, an identity across time, and we can write the name of a song called Rolex Band. And then between those two timestamps, if I, instead of calling it Rolex Band, I call it Ray Jackendoff. Not Ray Jackoff. It is Jackendoff. Okay. What has this to do with Ray Jackendoff? It's irrelevant, except for the fact that I can tell you about Ray Jackendoff now that I've mentioned it. Now, it's unlikely that anybody else would have said Ray Jackendoff right there at that time in that context. Even of the things that it's like there's a domain of perfectly legitimate included discourse, and then outside of whatever is the appropriate included discourse is like all the other discourse that is not to be included and is to be marginalized, whether because irrelevant or because offensive, or just too complicated or difficult for whatever reason. There are a million reasons to think that you can ignore a thing that you're thinking about. Oh yeah, but I'm not thinking about it. Bullshit. What do you mean by thinking anyway? You don't have a theory of thinking. I barely have a theory of thinking, so I know you don't, right? Get straight about that. If I barely have a theory of thinking, I know you don't. And I don't care if you're Graham Priest or Hartree Field or what the fuck. We've been excluding penis-vagina talk so that it is quite near. Notice. I mean, you literally can start talking to somebody at a bar or at a restaurant or anywhere. At the checkout stand, at the grocery store. I mean, you can just start talking to somebody and it's plausible I mean, you could get it wrong quite easily too if you just start talking about penis. Do you have a penis? On the other hand, it wouldn't be entirely out of place. You would just get probably clarificatory. Did I hear you? What are you asking? Sorry. What about the penis? Whereas if it was Arthur Fonzarelli, literally what happens is it apparently, I mean, I have tested it myself. I told my aunt once, oh, this is really funny. I think I already am on record about this. But she's like, what do you do all day? Dimitri, what do you do all day? And I'm like, same as you, jack shit. We're fucking rich. And I said, anyway, I'm occupied all day, you know. Ladies can't get enough of this dick. But not only that, I went on for 5 minutes about my cock and how I have this schedule where it's like several women a day. They need my dick. Thea, aunt. This is my aunt. It's my father's sister. Once I was done with my women need my dick rant, she literally just started talking about something else. Pow! I mean, it was just a brick wall. And also, I think I notice, like, if I'm wearing 20 chains like Mr. T, and then I'm dancing around to Tech House with screaming diva vocals, and then I put on the wrong hat with the wrong number on it. And then I stare at it and I scream, okay. Brick wall, because, I mean, if we could speak Lacanian is a good way of framing it. There's the real, the imaginary, and the symbolic. And ideology kind of operates roughly in the imaginary, some imaginary dreams that are insulating and roughly self-protective or defensive and protective. So this is really like, let's say the naive sense of subjectivity, that, you know, it's merely my subjective dream. It's merely some kind of inner movie or mental image that I recall, right? Symbolically, of course, I have to address because I said it, but symbolic what? That's subjective. Symbolic symbols. Symbols are shared across the whole plenum of the context. The whole, beyond, I mean, up to, it extends all the way to the horizon. All the way to the phenomenological horizon. I mean, what phenomenological horizon, limits of your consciousness. It's you know, we don't really have good definitions for these words. None of them are very satisfying. But horizon of consciousness, of course, it's a classical term from phenomenology, but it's just precisely the sort of term that one might hear huffing and puffing about coming from quarters of analytic philosophy.